Have you ever wondered why people seem to be distancing themselves from you? It's an uncomfortable question to ask ourselves, yes, but one that's crucial in maintaining healthy relationships. You see, self-awareness and introspection are powerful tools. They can help you understand the dynamics of your interactions with the people around you. This isn't about self-blame or criticism, far from it. It's about perceiving, understanding, and when necessary, evolving. Sometimes we unknowingly exhibit behaviors that could be off-putting to others. And that's okay. We're all human after all. The key is to recognize these patterns and work on them. Remember, every relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues, requires effort from both sides. It's a dance of give and take. So if you notice a widening gap between you and others, it's time for some introspection. Now let's dive into some signs that might indicate people are moving away from you. One sign could be a decrease in communication. It's like when your phone seems quieter than usual, your messages aren't returned as promptly, or when your conversations seem to have lost their usual spark. You might find yourself wondering, is it just me or are we talking less? Another sign that people may be moving away from you is a noticeable drop in enthusiasm in their responses. Think about those times when the energy in the conversation just doesn't feel the same. Perhaps the laughter doesn't come as easily or the responses are shorter and more perfunctory. It's as if the color has drained from the conversation, leaving it monochrome and flat. Avoiding eye contact can be a powerful indicator too. Remember those times when you felt someone's gaze slide away from yours, their attention drifting elsewhere? It's like a silent message being passed, "I'd rather be somewhere else right now." And then there are the social invitations, or rather the lack of them. Remember the weekend plans that used to flow so freely? The movie nights, the dinner parties, the spontaneous hangouts? Now it feels like you're always the one reaching out, always the one trying to keep the social momentum going. These signs can be subtle, easy to miss or explain away, but once you notice them, they can feel as glaring as a neon sign in a dark room. And it's not about assigning blame or feeling guilty, it's about recognizing patterns and understanding the dynamics at play. Because the truth is, relationships, whether they're friendships, family ties, or romantic bonds, they all ebb and flow. And sometimes they drift apart. It's a part of life, a part of the human experience. But recognizing these signs is the first step towards making a change. It's the first step towards understanding, towards healing, and towards building stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Why might people be pulling away? It's often not as personal as you might think. There are several plausible reasons for this change in their behavior. One could be mismatched expectations. You might be expecting more from the relationship than they are willing or able to give. Or perhaps your lives are moving in different directions. Changes in life situations like a new job, a move to a different city, or a significant personal event can disrupt even the closest of bonds. Remember, it's not always about you. Sometimes people distance themselves because they're dealing with personal issues. They might be struggling with stress, anxiety, or other emotional challenges. They might need space to handle these issues on their own. It's crucial to remember not to take it personally. Understanding these reasons can help you navigate your relationships more effectively. It's not about assigning blame, but about fostering understanding and empathy. So, what can you do if you notice these signs? Well, the first step is to take a moment to reflect on your behaviors. Are you listening when others speak? Are you showing empathy when it's needed? These are questions that you need to ask yourself. Communication is a critical part of any relationship. If you feel that people are moving away, it might be time to open up a dialogue. Talk to them about how you feel, and more importantly, listen to what they have to say. You can also take steps to show others that you're reliable. Being there when you say you will be can go a long way in strengthening your relationships. Respecting boundaries is equally important. Everyone has their own comfort zone, and it's crucial to acknowledge and respect that. Remember, it's never too late to improve your relationships. Start today, and you might be surprised at the difference you can make. Sometimes our own behaviors can push people away. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's true. Let's discuss some of these behaviors. Firstly, complaining too much. We all have bad days, but if every conversation is negative, it can be draining for the other person. They may start to avoid conversations with you to escape the negativity. Secondly, constant criticism. Constructive feedback is useful, but constant criticism can make others feel inadequate and defensive. It's important to balance criticism with praise and encouragement. Lastly, continually correcting others can come across as condescending and disrespectful. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's important to be patient and understanding with others. If you have to correct someone, do it politely and respectfully. Being aware of these behaviors is the first step towards change. Remember, everyone has room for improvement, and understanding these negative behaviors can help us become better communicators and strengthen our relationships.